Family, it's me, just a messenger. J.A.M. J.A.M. I am. I am J.A.M. J.A.M. Just a messenger. Monday morning, man. I'm fresh off work. Y'all know the drill. Up here at Blood Park hitting this hill. It's my workout, man. And during that time, I'm praying. I'm in the spirit. And I'm asking God to just give me something, give me something to say. Use me as a vessel in this time. Speak through me. First speak to me and then through me. And it's the day after Father's Day. So I'm just thinking about fatherhood, man, and all the fathers out there. And, a lot of times, to be honest, we get props and we get praised for doing something that we already supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like we're already supposed to be fathers to our children and be present in their life. We're supposed to do it. So, don't congratulate me. I understand and I respect the fact that it's acknowledged that I'm a good father. At least that's what I hear. And I believe I am, but I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? But it's crazy because there's so many of us that are not good fathers, and that's not stepping up to that role and being an active daddy and encourager to our children, or just being there, period. There's so many of us absent that the few that do step up to the plate, regardless of how the relationship went with your baby mama, or how it's going, regardless of how crazy you may think she is, or how unfit she may think you are, or whatever the situation is. There's so many of us absent that the few of us that do continue to push through and be that role model, that father that come through and water the seed that he's planted, that we do get props, and because it's kind of rare, like statistics say, man. Statistics, yeah, I said it right. Anyway, that's over 50%, actually 58% of women in the black community are raising children by themselves. 58%, more than half. My mom raised me and my brothers by herself. She did it. Sometimes she worked 2 jobs. I can remember her coming home from work, from her day job, cooking, preparing a meal, laying down for like 30 minutes, and then going to work at Target at night at her part-time job. I remember that when I was a kid. And it's part of the reason that drove me at a young age to get in the streets, and hustle. It was all motivated by me just wanting to help my mother. Even though it was wrong, when I look back at it, I knew it then, actually. I knew the risk, I knew everything, the chances. But I wanted to help my mama so bad that I started originally selling candy and, doing that. Then that ended up not being enough. Started selling weed. I started selling dope. It was just because I really wanted to help my mama. And I started buying my brother and them school clothes, and I started paying bills, and it just felt good. And then at the same time, it felt so bad because once my mama knew what I was doing, I could tell I broke her heart. In the same token, trying to heal her heart, trying to help her, I broke her heart, and eventually got past that and got on the right track, But what I'm saying is, fathers, we really got to step up, man. Regardless of how it went or how it's going in the relationship, the kids, man, they need us, man. If not, the world gonna give them the world, man. Social media is gonna raise them. TV is gonna raise them. Rap is gonna raise them. I'm telling you, man. And it's crazy out here. It's sick out here, man. So us as fathers, we gotta step up, man. I applaud all the mothers that's been doing it. My mom, all my aunties, man. Probably, but except my auntie Jewel, my auntie Robbie. I could say also, who else? My auntie Joyce. Because Andrew, my uncle, he always been there. But I could say all my aunties except maybe 2 or 3, we talking about 7, 8 women, all of them raised their kids by themselves. There was never no man around. as I can remember, there wasn't, you know. And a lot of times they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. That since my daddy wasn't there, then maybe I'm gonna adapt that behavior. It's a generational curse, and maybe I won't be a good father. I'm not gonna be there. But I'm here to tell you, in this case, in all the cases of my cousins and that we all was raised in single parent homes, all the male cousins that's a little older than me or younger, all of us are responsible fathers. It's amazing to me that we flipped that and we turned that around. Actually, it was the way I felt without a father that made me like took an oath that I was gonna be a good father, because I would not have a kid feel the way that I felt growing up without a dad. And I knew that I was not gonna be that. I already knew, like, that's the reason I love my kids so much, because it's like the love I didn't get. So actually you can turn that around. I'm living proof. And you can do it no matter what. You know, it didn't work with me and my baby mama, my first baby mother. Our relationship, it didn't work, man. Both of us was young and we didn't really know what we wanted, you know, and as a result, no problem. Don't bite me, dog. Okay, y'all, the dog tried to get me right there. But anyway, as a result, you know, we made a lot of decisions and it just didn't go right. But we've learned how to co-parent, and you know, and it took a while. I'm gonna tell you, boy, look at here. And it still ain't all the way there, but I respect her, she respect me, and we know that we have a daughter to raise, you know. And now that I've got it together, you know, with my wife, you know, and I'm still learning, you know, how to do this thing. It's not something that you just, oh, I got it down packed now, let me show y'all how to do it. It's an everyday thing, man. Being a parent, being a responsible human being, just period. Being a dad, you know, being a leader in your household. That's where leadership starts, in the house, you know. And I'm just embracing that, man. And I want to encourage all the brothers, no matter what you're going through in your relationship, whether it's your baby mama or you still with her, y'all in the same house, ain't really communicating, or, man, get the enemy up out the mix, man. Pray together, stay together, you know. And that's something that I'm working on even more, to pray more with my wife. That's what I got to work on, because I'm going to be transparent with you. It seems like I can pray for everybody else, or pray with everybody else in the streets. I'm at my job, encouraging people, praying, and I don't pray, and I got to pray more with my own wife, you know. And that's something that I just want to throw out there, because I'm working on that. It's like I could pray for everybody else and with everybody else. And man, and Kareem, man, thank you, brother. I'm like, man, I need to pray more with my wife, you know. And for whatever reasons, I don't know why, but I'm working on that. And it's exposed, so I'm on it, you know. I'm on it. But parenting and being a father, fellas, we got to step up to the plate, man. We got to do it. It's now or never. Like, it's a sense of urgency right now, man. The enemy is attacking families. He's attacking relationships. He's attacking marriages. Like, and I'm not giving him no props, or because he's nothing. But until you know he's nothing, then he's the big picture. Until you know the power and authority that you have, until you know that and understand the authority that you walk in, the God that you serve, the power that you have when you decide to walk in the will of God and accept the call, until you know who you serve, he run this, man. Our God run this.